Hey guys, Jesse here, and welcome back to my Young Justice Reaction series. So today we're going to be moving on to Season 1, Episode 18. So last episode we had both new gods and new trauma. Half of the episode was Superboy dealing with the Forever People, and in that plotline we met Desaad and got hints at Darkseid, which has some bigger and darker implications for the future of this show. But weirdly enough, the introduction of the new gods was the less interesting half of the episode, because the other half was the Young Justice actually dealing with their trauma just a little bit. So we got individual one-on-one therapy sessions with Black Canary and going through how each of the Young Justice members is dealing with the experience of watching the world and everyone they care about die. And some are dealing with it better than others. I think Robin's dealing with it best, or at least didn't have a completely negative takeaway from the experience. And I think Miss Martian's the one who had the worst experience, mostly because she was the one who created the nightmare world for all intents and purposes. Though Superboy is the one I'm most concerned about because he didn't really have any trauma from the whole experience, and he almost had a good time with it considering he watched some of the people he was closest with die. But hey, he gotta be Superman for a day. I've come to the conclusion that Superboy is the one who needs therapy the most, though I don't know if Black Canary's really equipped to handle all of that. But yeah, I'm more interested to see the follow-through with what was discussed in the therapy sessions more than I'm interested in a new Gods storyline. But yeah, the last two episodes have been some of my favorite of the series, so I'm very excited to keep going, so let's go ahead and jump into the next episode.
So the perp bypasses your alarm system and disables every security camera in the place to steal a sword?
Not a sword, Detective Daniels. The sword of Beowulf. It's priceless. Legend says it provides great power to the pure of heart. There's even an Old English incantation that's supposed to summon the power. Abanen Afol Beowulf.
Great. Look, the NYPD will do its best, but the thief is obviously long gone.
Let's not rush to judgment. Mediocrity such as this is never far from harm. Harm did need the words.
He was waiting for the incantation. Oh, I don't like how that hand opened up.
How monumentally unsatisfying. Harm and the sword will require greater challenges. The legend said the heart must be pure. It never said pure good.
I hate the fact that he talks to himself in the third person.
Really? You're not gonna join in at all? What kind of wolf are you?
Wally, stop torturing him.
Hold still, please.
Megan,
Oh, it's a
stop
Halloween
torturing
episode.
him. Awkward for him anyway, being a third wheel on our date.
Wally, I invited the entire team to the dance. Zatanna, too.
Good. Keeps us on the down low.
Captain, you look terrific. Are you going to a Halloween celebration, too?
Well, sure, I'm going with... you did invite the whole team, right?
Yeah, we'll all be at the dance. So don't worry about us. Go. Have a good time at your party.
Recognize Artemis B07 Zatanna Zatara A03.
Oh, hey, Zatanna.
Oh, of course she
You
dresses
look
up as a
great.
fucking witch.
Oh, thanks. You too. So, how long have Connor and Megan been a couple?
Couple? No.
Will you please stop fidgeting?
You are so making this up to me later.
I'm sorry. It just seems so obvious. I didn't realize that... Well, wait, the dance.
Not in the mood.
You gotta be kidding.
You look amazing. You did your makeup, girl.
Burn victim.
Mommy, you?
Superman. Done right.
I mean, it's a look.
Wendy?
Ignore Marvin. He thinks we're being invaded by Martians.
I never said that. It's just reports are all over the interwebs, and I'm not the only one getting them.
Interwebs? Oh, that does not age well.
I mean, Martians aren't invading. It's just a prank gone viral, right?
Of course it's a prank. Ever hear of Martian Manhunter? Martians aren't hostile.
Of course not.
I'll cut to it. Do we believe there's a mole within the team?
I am convinced there is none. When Sportsmaster claimed he had an inside source, he was merely sowing dissent.
I'm not convinced. Sure, you two and Kid Flash are above suspicion, but I know Artemis isn't shooting straight. For starters, she's not Green Arrow's niece.
What?
Well, yeah. In fact, she's related to...
Enough. Artemis's relations may indeed make her suspect, but she's still entitled to a secret identity. Weapon.
The fact that Dick knows about Artemis's past. So did Bruce just let that one slide, or?
Over. I want some action.
But maybe you need to talk about Connor and Megan or whatever.
What I need is something to beat up.
I don't understand why she's so upset about it. I already hate this Final Fantasy looking ass motherfucker.
So pay Uli 10.
Oh, that would hurt so much. Oh, that poor guy. I mean, he deserves it, but you know.
No, indeed. Harm is not done. Much harm left to do. The its cannot escape harm.
Escaping isn't on the menu.
Both must do better or suffer harm.
We get it. Your name is Harm.
Their ridiculous garb and rudimentary skills indicate instruction from Green Arrow and Zatara. Harm will study these two to learn methods for killing their mentors.
Why the fuck does he sound like Shale from Dragon Age?
On second thought, running.
Okay, yeah. To regroup.
Arab Narub Nordalak Elbub!
Nice!
Something I've been practicing since Red Vault.
Wait, who's that?
Do you care right now?
No.
I would definitely care. Creepy silent girl. Don't really trust her.
Thanks for the assist, but who are you?
Secret.
That won't cut it. We need answers. Do you know Harm? Does he have any weaknesses?
Secret.
At least.
Okay, so we got Harm and Secret. We get it. You got a sword. You think you're hot shit.
Hey! Everybody calm down. Probably just a blown fuse.
Says here Martians have taken New Haven and Providence.
Spotted in Happy Harbor, too.
Attention! Homeland Security advises everyone to stay inside the gymnasium. This is not meant as confirmation of any alien invasion.
We should call a cave.
Wait.
For your own safety, remain inside.
Best Halloween prank ever.
You want to play without the toys?
It tries to bait Harm, leave Harm weak. But Harm has no weakness.
Kick him in the nuts. Come on, girl, fight dirty. Oh, this is a sword in the stone situation.
Harm doesn't battle his demons. Harm embraces them.
Would Harm please shut up?
And it cares about others. Another weakness. The sword rejected its impure heart. It has not made the sacrifices Harm has to become pure.
It's Secret. She hasn't led us wrong so far. Can't go back the way we came. He's coming.
We'll zip line to that magic store.
This can be no coincidence. They alight on Harm's very roof. How did they know? Tell Harm, no more games.
Wait, Secret is there though. So does he not see Secret, or are they working together?
The Martians are coming!
Look out! They have disintegration rays. Run, Marvin. I'll hold it off.
Martians!
Marvin, chill. We got the memo.
No! Before it was all a prank I pulled. Now it's definitely real. The Martians just killed 2 guys. Those 2 guys! Wait!
Marvin?
Trick or treat?
Oh.
Begins to awaken.
This is very Texas Chainsaw. Very serial killer.
It will tell Harm its secrets, or its partner will pay the price.
Ask your partner. She lured us here.
Harm has no partner. Harm is pure and works alone.
Oh, okay, creepy ghost girl.
C'est pour moi qui sort.
Yeah.
Is this your room? Do you live with this nut job?
Secret, right, naturally.
Did he kill his sister?
Perhaps the other it.
Does he not see her at all?
Oh, that little.
That's clever.
Greta Hayes, beloved sister. This is your grave. This is your secret. This is you.
A ghost. An actual ghost.
Happy Halloween.
Harm's dagger.
Did he like ritually sacrifice his sister?
You did this to your own sister. You're proud of it? And you had the gall to write beloved.
She was the only thing Harm ever loved. That's why she had to go. Harm's heart had to be pure. Greta had to be cut out.
You asked how we found this place? Face it, Harm. Your secret's out.
No, Harm's heart is pure. Harm's not sorry. I'm not! I don't need the sword.
So unfocused! It can't fight us while fighting itself!
We'll make sure you receive a proper burial. We won't forget you, Greta.
Secret.
Oh, that just makes me real
I
sad.
can't believe anyone could do that to his own sister.
Secrets don't stay buried, obviously. It's better to bring them into the light.
I don't have any secrets. Cops are coming.
We did blow up the kitchen.
Satana, look. Must have been the last thing Greta ever saw.
So yeah, that was a surprisingly somber end to that episode. Yeah, the A plot in that was a lot better than the B plot, not gonna lie. Clearly this was a Halloween themed episode, and both sections kind of leaned into that. The B plot was just kind of there. It's nice to see the Young Justice actually acting like kids every once in a while, and doing stuff that, you know, kids do, like going to a Halloween dance. But there wasn't a lot there to discuss. And the thing about the main plot is that I think I enjoyed it more for the atmosphere and the vibes that I gave off rather than anything plot related. But I'm really interested in Harm's backstory, I guess. I mean, what we can gather from the episode is that he wanted power and probably did some sort of ritual that required him killing his little sister to make himself more pure and get rid of what he saw as a weakness. I mean, he had a glowing heart, so I assumed that there was some sort of magic ritual to it. But yeah, there's just something really sad about the whole thing. And the fact that his sister has been trapped as a ghost because of unfinished business or whatever for who knows how long. I'm gonna be honest though, Harm feels like a comic character that was definitely created in either like the late 90s, early 2000s, just based on pure levels of angst. Just like everything about him. The fact that he calls himself Harm of all things. The long flowing hair, shirtless with a long coat, the single scar across just one eye, and the giant ass sword just screams early 2000s to me. He definitely feels like everyone's angsty OC that they created when they were about 13, and it's kind of hard to take him seriously when he's talking in the third person of all things. It's not really intimidating, more annoying than anything else. But we also got Zatanna back in this episode. It was really good to see her again. I'm glad we didn't have to wait too long in between seeing her, because I thought whenever she was, permanently grounded by her father, I thought we won't see her for a while. But it's only been like 3 episodes, so. And she's a fun character, and she seems to genuinely want to connect with Artemis. So yeah, this was a very Artemis-focused episode, though. I don't know why she seems upset that Connor and Megan got together. I know she might have had a thing for Connor, just like a little bit, like she thought he was hot, but I never thought it was like anything super serious, so I don't think that's what she would be upset about. Or maybe it's the fact that they're hiding it from her. I don't think it's anything super surface level. A lot of the things she seems to be upset about is stuff connected to her own past. From what I gathered, she basically has a family of supervillains. We know that her sister's Cheshire, and that her dad was some sort of assassin because he gave her assassin training when she was a kid and, sometimes trained her to kill people, I think. So a lot of the stuff about family who says they love you but are willing to, kill you if it means furthering their own ambitions, I think she felt a personal connection to that because it kind of feels like something her family would do. But that's not love in any sort of way, shape, or form. It's a sort of selfish attachment, maybe. If you're willing to weigh the pros and cons of killing someone that you say that you love in exchange for power, you don't actually love that person. But I'm wondering who is going to be the first person that actually gets through to Artemis and actually, gets her to talk about her past. So I think it's either going to be Wally, because they obviously are setting up their romance and the fact that they care about each other, or it's going to be Robin, because Robin already has knowledge of her past and knows what's going on there, and so she might be willing to open up and talk to Robin about that. And they also had that episode together with the Reds originally where they had to work together, so they have a sort of friendship there. But yeah, Robin is the only one who knows that Artemis is not Green Arrow's niece, and the fact that he knows that her true parentage, apparently. I wonder how quickly Bruce let that slip, because obviously that's who told him, and Bruce is one of the people who knew. So did Bruce know and thought, well, I might as well tell Robin about this because they're both in Gotham, they're both going to see each other around possibly, you might need to know this, and I trust you? Or was it an accidental slip sort of situation? Or was maybe Robin around when they first recruited Artemis? It feels like Batman was around whenever Artemis was originally recruited, so maybe Robin was there also. But yeah, this episode really discussed a lot about secrets. Obviously Artemis, and then we had with her and Secret herself, and then the fact that Miss Martian and Superboy's relationship is a secret, and in the beginning we had the fact that Captain Marvel, being a actual child, that's his secret. There's also, they brought back up the fact that there's a mole, so there's another secret. Just a lot of secrets being thrown around in this episode. And they keep saying, oh, they don't think there's a mole. There's definitely a mole. I really doubt the fact that they would just be like, oh, there's a mole, and just later be like, psych, it was just to freak you out and make you not trust people. Part of me thinks that whoever is the mole is definitely not doing it intentionally, because as more time goes on, I just don't see anyone actually betraying anyone else on the team. So I think whoever's leaking information is not doing it on purpose. And whether or not that's through mind control or just accidentally spilling the beans somehow, I can't see any one of the team or the people who surround the team turning like that. Yeah, and there's not a lot to talk about with the B-plot. It was just fun Martian shenanigans, I guess. Though I kind of wish we got to see Aqualad and Robin tag along. But out of all the team not to go to a Halloween dance, I think those two make the most sense. I mean, Aqualad's from Atlantis, and he doesn't seem to really care about land culture, I guess. And Robin can't take Halloween off because, oh my god, every villain in Gotham decides, hey, fucking Halloween, this is when our big plans are happening. You can't take Halloween off in Gotham if you're a vigilante. At the very least, the Joker's gonna pull some shit. And if it's not the Joker, then you have, like, Calendar Man. And if it's Halloween, holiday-based villains, that's a good chance that he's gonna show up. Or Scarecrow. He fucking loves Halloween also. There's, like, 17 villains that just fucking love Halloween in Gotham. So, sorry, Robin, you're never going to be able to go trick-or-treating or go to a Halloween party. Not while you live in Gotham. Maybe later, when you go to Bloodhaven. So that was my reaction to Season 1, Episode 18 of Young Justice, Secrets. So if you like this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and keeps me motivated to keep making more of these. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye!